Most High God, the God whose I am and the God whom I serve. Blessed be his holy name forever. Kábíyèsí, gbogbo àwọn àgbà wa, gbogbo àwọn leaders wa, our governors wa, former governors, so many people here, jọ̀ọ́ ẹ má bínú, because mo fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀, ọ̀rọ̀ tí mo fẹ́ sọ yìí, mo fẹ́ fi òyìnbó sí, torí pé a ní àwọn èèyàn láti Niger Delta àti Igbo ń bí. And nǹkan tá a fẹ́ sọ ń bí báyìí, àkọ́wá sọ̀rọ̀ lásán. It is very deep, very important, very spiritual, and very real. So ẹ má bínú tí n bá sọ òyìnbó díẹ̀. First thing tí mo fẹ́ sọ, mo fẹ́ acknowledge the efforts of a great man of Yoruba land. We will not wait until he leaves us before we acknowledge him. A man that has been in politics and fighting for the Yoruba cause since the 40s. I'm talking about Baba Ayo Adebanjo. A man that we have not honored enough. And we will honor all the days of his life and even after he has left us. Baba, God will continue to be with you. God will continue to guide you. God will continue to protect you. Now I say this because today's fight is a very real one. What is Soa Dieruni Louis? Accept it and figure out what you're going to do about it. Let's stop pretending. You see, before we say anything else, let's just acknowledge one thing. Our Yoruba, we're very restrained. We're very civilized. We're very educated. We're accommodating and liberal. But sometimes that is used against us. A situation whereby we are second-class citizens in this country is unacceptable to me and unacceptable to the majority of the Yoruba people. In the First Republic, we know what happened. We know what the hidden hand was. We know what happened to Awolowo. We know what happened to all our other leaders. We know what happened to Abiola. We know what happened to Obasanjo when he was there. They jailed them, they killed them, they brought Sharia law, they brought Boko Haram when Jonathan was there. We know what happened. I won't go too far here, but I'll say one thing. It's time for us to think again. If Nigeria is not restructured, if we do not have regional restructuring like my brother Gani Adams just said now, if we don't have that, I'll tell you this for free. Let us prepare for Oduduwa Republic. End of story. That is the feeling of the majority of our people. Now, for us here today as leaders, we call for the restructuring as a first step. We appeal to the federal government. We appeal to all political leaders, all parties. Let us restructure this country. Devolve power from the center. Give us the power to lead our lives. Finally, let me say this. Please let me finish. Let me say this. I acknowledge the presence of Haneze. I acknowledge the presence of Chief John Wodu. I acknowledge the presence of the Niger Delta leaders. And I acknowledge the presence of God. Nobody can silence the Yoruba. Nobody can hold us down. Nobody can suppress us. We are the sons of Oduduwa and we shall go forth in power.